Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today is the third installment in Fragrance Friday. I am sorry that this is a day late. Well, I should say a week and a day late. I was really sick and then I wasn't able to film yesterday because unfortunately I was sick again. So today we are going to do Fragrance Friday. So I guess it's Fragrance Saturday, but it doesn't matter. It's still Fragrance Friday. We're going to highlight the fragrance that I have worn over the past week. And I will be upfront with you. I love this fragrance. I have smelled it before. I have worn it before. I would love to own a large bottle of it. And in fact, I would love to purchase a large bottle of it for my son because I know he likes it as well. And what I am talking about is Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. And I kept on calling it By the Fireside, and that is not it. It is called By the Fireplace, and this is a unisex scent. It is very dark, it is very woody, but it is soft at the same time. I was wearing it and I asked my doctor if he could smell it, and he said yes. It was very warm and inviting is what he described it as. And so that really is what it is. It's inviting for anyone. I'm sure it takes on a different tone when worn by men than by women, but maybe not. That's just my guess. The notes in By the Fireplace, and I'm going to try and read them without my glasses because if I put my glasses on, the sun is going to glare off of them, but so I don't want to put them on, but if I can't read them, I'm going to have to. Okay, the top notes are pink pepper, orange blossom, and clove. So off the bat, you get that warmth, homey goodness, kind of like, you know, potpourri that you, homemade potpourri that you cut up and have simmering on the stove. Then the middle notes are chestnut, gaiac wood, and juniper. So you're getting more of that woody presence, a little sweet, still lingers in there, but not a lot. And then the base notes are vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmere. Now I don't know what the difference between Peru balsam is and balsam in itself. I don't know the difference. I do know that the end of By the Fireplace really envelops that whole distinctive vibe of that you're sitting in front of a fireplace, curled up with your blanket, a good book, a cup of tea or hot chocolate. Maybe your loved ones are sitting around you, but that's what it invokes for me. The whole composition of By the Fireplace for me is just homey goodness. It makes me want to gather my children around and just be by them and just hold them close, because it really is that homey goodness vibe that By the Fireplace gives that makes you just want to be with your loved ones. And since my kids are my loved ones, that's who I want to have around with me. Now, By the Fireplace was launched in 2015, so it has not been out for very long, but it is just absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion. Sorry, my foot missed its footrest. You know, I sent a sample of it to my son. Actually, I sent it to my daughter-in-law. My son kind of took it, and I didn't realize it was a unisex scent, and then his wife told me that he was just sitting there sniffing it. And so I looked it up, and lo and behold, it was a unisex scent. Not that it matters. I mean, if he liked it and it wasn't a unisex scent, who cares? But, you know, it is a unisex scent, and I really want to know what it smells like on men versus women. Now, on me, that vanilla in the base, I smell it throughout the whole perfume. You know, that warm vibe that vanilla gives off, that sweet, warm vibe that it gives off, I smell it the whole time. Even in that first note when the pepper really has that, it has kind of a bite to it, but it's a warm bite. I smell that vanilla the whole time, and I wonder if on men that vanilla is just as present. Maybe it is. Maybe on some women they never smell that vanilla. I don't know. I'm really curious on how this plays out on other people and on their skin. Now, for me, it is a very close fragrance. It doesn't have a huge projection on me. It does have quite the longevity in that I probably get 7-8 hours out of it. But it's only within the first 30 minutes that there's a huge projection of it. Otherwise, people have to be pretty close and up into my space in order for them to smell it. And when I say up into my space, I'm talking probably 6 feet. That is in my space for me. But my guess is probably even closer than that, because the girls behind at the doctor's office, the ones right behind the desk could smell it, but the other ones had to come up kind of closer to really smell it. And so I guess probably 6 feet, you know, is probably pushing it. It's probably more 3 to 4 feet. And that is really up in my space. Anybody any closer than that better have a good reason to be there, because it's not going to go well for them. So By the Fireplace is one of my all-time favorites. I do want a large bottle. I do not have a large bottle. I had a sample of this, and when I got it, I was going to send it to my son. Then I drew it for Fragrance Friday, and so I thought, okay, I'll wear it a couple times and then send the rest to Porter. And yeah, sorry, son. I love ya, but I love By the Fireplace. I couldn't stop spraying it. So that is my Fragrance Friday for this week. It was Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. You know, they describe it as a woody fragrance, and that's kind of a given, but it really invokes that. You can smell that, the logs burning, the potpourri bubbling. You can smell all of that in it, all enveloped in a blanket. So that's my take on By the Fireplace. If you have sniffed By the Fireplace, what do you think of it? Do you own it? Do you not like it? If you're a man, what does it smell like on you? Inquiring minds want to know what this smells like on other people. You guys, we will see you next Friday with another Fragrance Friday. I promise we will get on schedule unless I get sick. I cannot control that, but I'm hoping that maybe if I feel okay, I can film it ahead of time so we are at least being able to post. So I appreciate you guys for coming and watching and supporting me on this adventure in Fragrance Friday. I love talking about fragrances, and yeah, I get a little passionate probably and talk too much, but I don't see that ending anytime soon because I love fragrance that much. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.